Have you ever experienced something so incredibly coincidental that when you tell others about it, they think you're making it up? Well, buckle up, because I'm about to share some of the most mind-bending coincidences in history that are absolutely true. Let me start with the tale of Mark Twain and Halley's Comet. Twain was born in 1835, right when Halley's Comet lit up the sky. Throughout his life, he had this strange feeling that his fate was somehow tied to the celestial visitor. Then, in 1909, he made an eerily accurate prediction. He said, "I came in with Halley's Comet, and I expect to go out with it." Sure enough, when Halley's Comet returned in 1910, Twain passed away just one day after its closest approach to Earth. But wait, it gets weirder. In 1898, Morgan Robertson wrote a novel called Futility about a massive ocean liner called the Titan that sank in the North Atlantic after hitting an iceberg. 14 years later, the Titanic, eerily similar in size and design, met the exact same fate. The fictional ship and the real one even had similar passenger capacities and were traveling at nearly identical speeds when disaster struck. Here's another one that'll make your jaw drop. In 1973, actor Anthony Hopkins was cast in a film adaptation of the book The Girl from Petrovka by George Pfeiffer. He searched all over London for a copy but couldn't find one. Later that day, while waiting for the tube at Leicester Square Station, he found an abandoned book on a bench. It was a copy of The Girl from Petrovka. But here's the kicker. When he later met the author, Pfeiffer mentioned he'd lost his own annotated copy in London. Hopkins showed him the book he'd found. It was Pfeiffer's lost copy, complete with his personal notes. Speaking of books, twin brothers Jim Lewis and Jim Springer were separated at birth and adopted by different families. When they reunited at age 39, they discovered their lives were mirror images. Both had married women named Linda, divorced, and then married women named Betty. They both had sons named James Allen, and both had dogs named Toy. They worked as security guards, drove the same model car, and even vacationed at the same beach in Florida. These coincidences remind us that reality can be stranger than fiction. They make us question whether there's some grand design to the universe, or if these are just random alignments in the vast chaos of existence. Either way, they prove that sometimes the most unbelievable stories are the ones that actually happened. The next time something incredibly coincidental happens in your life, remember these stories. Maybe you're just experiencing your own chapter in the endless book of cosmic coincidences that make life so mysteriously fascinating.